absolute nonsense. Oh my goodness. So there is this clip, if you haven't seen it, you're one of the lucky ones. But there's this clip that has been circulating the internet that even Kamala Harris has posted to her Twitter account. And it's this clip of talking about how she was invited to come to this Christmas party. And every year she was asked to create the greens, right? To make the greens for the party. And she's talking about, how she made the greens. She's saying, hey, there were so many people there that I had to make the greens in the bathtub, okay?
I have a friend who had a Christmas party, Christmas Eve every year, and she asked me to make the greens for a party every year. And I am not lying to you that I would make so many greens that I'd need to wash them in the bathtub. I'm telling you the truth.
What?
Now, first and foremost, let me just say, the only thing that I've done growing up, even as an adult, in the bathtub is wash myself, is cleanse myself. That's it. There is no cooking in the bathtub. There is no playing video games in the bathtub. There is no reading in the bathtub. None of that. It's washing up and then getting out. That's what we do in the bathtub. That's how I was raised. Now, unbeknownst to me, to be fair, I had people telling me that Lucas, in the dirty South, in Mississippi, in some places, yeah, that's what black people do. That they would put the greens in the bathtub and wash them and make them for, for dinner and stuff like that when there's a big enough, group of people coming over. I had never heard about that in all my life, okay? I'm still learning, okay? I'm still learning as I go. But there were people who swore by that. Then there was, I had a caller who came in and was talking about what she means by a tub is that a little, pan, essentially, a little tub, and you wash them in there. I've heard of that, but she didn't say tub. She said bathtub. So I don't know what to tell you. Regardless, there were black people who testified that they had family members or know of people who had done both. Okay, all right, so be it. To me, that's nasty. All right, that's just to me. But then we take it a step further. And you have this black woman who asks, well, how do you make your greens?
So how do you make your greens? Do you put turkey in them? Do you
Bacon.
Now listen, listen, okay? I think there are bigger questions to be asked to Kamala Harris than how do you make your greens. I could be wrong, but I don't know, call me crazy. I think in election season, and you have the potential Madam President of the United States in front of you, maybe asking her, how do you make your greens, probably shouldn't be at the top of your priority list to ask. That's just me. I don't know. I could be completely detached from reality. Nevertheless, she asked this, and Kamala Harris says bacon. Now, what triggered me even further, okay, and I was triggered, I'm going to admit it, was that you had this big old black man behind her that went, yes, like she had said, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give all black people $5 million for reparations. To hell with inflation, to hell with Israel and all that. That's what we're going to do. And you know what we're also going to do is...
So how do you make your greens? Do you put turkey in them? Do you
bacon.
Nice. My grandma
I
used
do
to
bacon.
Put bacon. She's put...
I'm retarded?
I have never in the history of my life, ever done that towards any type of dish of finding out, hey, what did you put in this? Tabasco, yes. Never, okay? Maybe as a child, like when I was asking where we going, we're going to McDonald's, we're gonna get a Happy Meal. Yes, right? Maybe, okay? But as a grown-ass man, hearing a woman talk about she put bacon in her collard greens and that somehow elicits such a visceral reaction of you going, yes, we win, we're winning.
Bacon.
Nice. My grandma
I
used
do
to
bacon.
Put bacon. She's put...
We have got to do better. You can say whatever you want to say. Call me a shill, call me this, but we've got to do better. That is an unacceptable reaction from a grown-ass man over her saying she puts bacon in her collard greens. Like, this Negro won personally. Like, she offered to make him collard greens later tonight. I don't know what's wrong, but this is not a good look. Now, people are lambasting Kamala Harris. By all means, go for it. Knock yourself out. But to be honest, my take on this, Kamala Harris has nothing to do with this. Has nothing to do with this. You ask a dumb question, you're going to get a dumb answer.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
Who we should be lambasting is the black man and the black woman who asked her these questions, right? Black woman who asked her a follow-up question to the Christmas party, and then the black man who's going ecstatic over her putting bacon in the collard greens. That's the problem, all right? People want to talk about code. That is off-code behavior. You should be asking about a black agenda. You should be asking about, hey, what's your take on reparations? What's your take on as far as anything, literally anything. I don't care where you are. I don't care if you're at a hometown buffet. I don't care if you're about to eat. You always are about business. Always. All the way up until November. So I think the focus needs to be tilted towards the black people around her. Okay? Because you can't be talking about, well, we need a black agenda, and apparently all the people around her is not asking about that. All the people around her, when they get a chance to interview her, their knees start buckling. Can I get a selfie? That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. What they did, okay, to the California Black Caucus, that's what needs to be done. And they drilled these people. You don't have to be aggressive with drilling somebody, right? Pause. But you don't have to be hostile. But you be direct. You let them know, hey, we can laugh it up about collard greens and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, what's good? What's happening? What about the George Floyd Policing Act? If we get you a House and a Senate, are you going to pass that? Right? Nothing. You don't have to be hostile about this at all. But this seemed like foolishness to me, all right? And the fact that she posted this, it lets me know that obviously she's not running the account, but the person who's running the account can't. I highly doubt the person's black. I highly doubt the person's black, because you have got to be tone deaf to post some interaction about collard greens amid what's going on in this country. Like, we got Venezuela going on. You got the border. We got the reparations bill. I mean, there's so many issues, hot button issues on the table. And you posting about collard greens and how you put bacon in? Lord in heaven. Lord in heaven. So this is foolishness all around. Foolishness for Kamala to post this, foolishness for these black people to ask and react in such a way. Foolishness. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. If you agree with what Lucas is, harmless, all right? I know plenty of black people, okay, back in the day who used to make their collard greens in the bathtub. What's the deal? And bacon's delicious. Or if you believe, listen, if that's what some of y'all do, by all means. But I don't know how this helps us towards any type of agenda or any type of policy that benefits us. I'm just unaware. So you can miss me with all that nonsense, because that's what that sounds like. Absolute nonsense. Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree, you're more than welcome. You know where to find me, Friday through Sunday, Disagreement Day. Call in, we'll duke it out. All right? There'll be a number on screen. Nevertheless, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think, and subscribe. And all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing.
Bacon.
Nice. My grandma
I
used
do
to put
bacon.